So many recent fires in our community. We want to share the importance of having working smoke detectors in homes. From Upstate's Clark Burn Center, we welcome back Kelly Reed and Tamara Roberts. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
How alarming is it, the number of fires that we've seen in our community and smoke detectors not being a part of the solution?
It's actually pretty alarming because the data shows that New York State is one of the leading fatality fires in the U.S., so it's very alarming to us.
And you say one of the keys is not having smoke detectors in homes, that people may have them, doesn't necessarily mean they're working, right?
So that's what we're finding, is that if smoke detectors are present in the home, those smoke detectors aren't functioning. That is our first warning to alert us to get out of the home. So things that you can do to make sure that your smoke detector is working is there's actually a button on here. We recommend that you test it every month. And it says push to hold to test. You're gonna push and hold it. It's gonna alarm just as the alarm is alarming if there was an emergency, and that way you know it's working.
Now, some people may wanna shut it off. We're in a kitchen, right? And the alarm is going off. It's annoying. Or they may want to hit the pause button. What's the danger in that?
So if you are pausing it or you learn to ignore those, it can actually be pretty serious. People ignore it and then there's actually a fire. They're not responding. They're not prepared and getting out in a timely fashion. So we always say, always act as if it's an active fire and don't ignore those sounds.
And you found out something kind of troubling about smoke alarms if you do hit the pause button, right?
Right. So I was looking at the back of my alarm, and it actually tells me that if I go and push the hush button on it, 8 minutes. 8 minutes that this is not going to continue to alarm. So if I have pushed it and ignored that something, haven't investigated what's happening, I now have a fire in my home. And research has shown that we have less than 3 minutes to escape our home if there's an active fire. So that has greatly reduced my chances of getting out of my home safely.
We always hear you need to have a plan to get out of your home safely. What kind of a plan should families be designing?
Really, it doesn't matter if you have children or if it's just you and your significant other or you and your pets. You always need to have a plan. What are your 2 exits? How are you going to get out if one area is blocked? And not only that, but how are you getting your animals out of that home or even your children and that meeting spot? Where are you going to meet? Because you don't want to go back in. Once you're out, you stay out.
How often should you be testing your smoke detector? Because now we have smoke detectors that can last 10 years,
Yes,
right?
yes, which is great that we have that, right? So they have it every month, testing that button, making sure that it's working on all of them.
And I like what you did here.
Yes.
You marked it.
Yes.
Tell everybody
So
that.
yes, I actually highlighted because who can remember 10 years, right? So in 10 years, I put when I installed it, when I took it out of the package and installed it, and then 10 years from then, I'm going to change it out. So every month it gets checked.
And the cause of fires, you've got something right here that's a culprit. Tell us about that.
Exactly. Let's prevent fires from happening. So we have space heaters, always remembering that they need space, so nothing flammable next to them, at least 3 feet from it. They get plugged into a main outlet, not into an extension cord, not into a surge protector. They get shut off when you leave the home, and they also get shut off at nighttime. They're not going to be on carpet or rug. They need to be on a hard surface. This is a newer one, so if it tips over, that is going to shut off, but older space heaters did not do that, so that's a risk too.
Smoke detectors can be a little pricey. Are there ways to get them at an affordable price?
Absolutely. So the American Red Cross has a great program. Your local fire departments, you can reach out to them. We also partner with fire departments to have our Install the Device Save a Life program. We provide education on escape planning and home safety during that time.
So you encourage your viewers to reach out if they need some help.
Absolutely, yes. We are here for our community.
Thank you both so much, especially in light of what we've been seeing recently in our community. Now's the time to make sure those smoke detectors are working in your homes.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.